Ever feel like you're just kind of on the outside looking in when people start throwing around health IT terms? Especially, about EHR systems.
Absolutely. It's a very common feeling.
Yeah, you're definitely not alone. I remember my own early days in this field, clear as day, all those terms, HL7, ADT, CCD, FHIR, APIs. Wow. It felt like trying to understand a completely different language.
A specialized language for sure. It can be intimidating at first.
Totally. I'd be in meetings nodding along, but honestly, secretly just wishing someone would like break it down simply.
hmm Without all the acronyms, just the core ideas.
Exactly. And the turning point for me, it wasn't about memorizing every single acronym. It was when I started to grasp the basic building blocks, what actually makes up an EHR.
Focusing on the fundamentals.
Right. Like how do they handle patient identity? Where does the actual clinical stuff go?
Hmm.
How do these systems, talk to each other? Once I got that structure.
Things started clicking into place.
Yeah. Suddenly the jargon wasn't so scary. It actually started to make sense. And my confidence grew. I could actually contribute meaningfully. Eventually, people started coming to me for clarity.
That's a great transformation. And it highlights the power of understanding the underlying structure.
And that's really what we want to do for you today. Break down these EHR systems into pieces you can actually understand. Whether you're brand new or, maybe you've been around a bit but still feel a little shaky.
Making it less of a black box.
Precisely. Oh, and quick note, behind this channel is a real health IT professional who loves AI. If the EHR is what you want to master, then check the links in the description and comments.
Good info to have.
Okay, so let's try and simplify this. Think of an electronic health record system, maybe like a smart home.
Okay, I like that analogy.
It looks complex from the outside, right? But it's really just made up of different parts, different rooms, if you will, all connected, each doing its specific job.
Makes sense. So where do we start? The front door.
Exactly. Our first piece, patient information management. Think of it as the front door and the guest list for our smart home.
This is where you manage who the patient is and their visits, essentially.
Right. Patient registration happens here. Every encounter, every visit gets logged and managed. And maybe the most crucial part, making sure we link the right information to the right person.
That John Smith is this John Smith, not the other one down the street.
Precisely. It's all about managing identity accurately and tracking the patient's journey as they move through different care settings, maybe from the clinic to the hospital.
And getting this wrong.
Yeah.
Well, that has serious consequences.
Oh, absolutely. It's not just paperwork headaches. An error here at the front door can genuinely impact patient safety later on.
Misidentified records can lead to, wrong tests, wrong meds. It's foundational for data integrity.
Couldn't agree more. Okay, so that's the front door. Now let's step inside the house. This is where the actual, living happens. Our second piece, clinical data systems.
Right, this is the core clinical part.
Yeah.
Where the actual care happens and gets documented.
Yeah, think of the different rooms inside. The kitchen, maybe, where you get your lab results. The living room, where conversations happen. That's like the doctor's notes. The office, where plans are made. Medication prescriptions, orders for x-rays or MRIs.
So all the detailed clinical information lives here.
Exactly. All those bits and pieces that make up the patient's health story test results, progress notes, medication lists, imaging reports, it's all stored within these clinical modules inside the EHR. It's really the heart of the system, clinically speaking.
And it's interesting to think about the shift from paper charts to this digital world. It's much more accessible, but
also challenges, right? Making sure the data is good quality, consistent.
and actually usable. Extracting real insights from all that data is key. It's not just about storage.
Good point. Okay, so we have the front door and the inside rooms. What's missing?
How the house connects to the outside world.
You got it. The wires and the Wi-Fi connecting our smart home, that's our third piece. Interoperability and reporting.
Interoperability. The big one. Getting the EHR to talk to other systems.
Yep. This is how the EHR communicates externally. Think about labs sending results back into the EHR electronically.
Or one hospital securely sharing a patient's history with another hospital they've been transferred to.
Exactly. Or sending claims data to insurance payers. Or reporting certain data to government agencies like public health departments. It's all about that external connection.
And reporting fits in here too, like discharge summaries.
Right. Generating summaries, reports for quality measures, things like that often fall under this umbrella too, because often that information needs to be shared or used outside the immediate care team.
So without this piece, the EHR is kind of isolated.
Totally. It becomes an information island, which really limits its value, doesn't it? You need that connectivity for it to be truly effective in today's healthcare world.
Absolutely. Better care coordination, avoiding duplicate tests.
Yeah.
It all relies heavily on systems being able to exchange information smoothly and securely. It's fundamental for improving patient outcomes, really.
So when you picture those three pieces working together, patient information management as the front door, an ID check,
Clinical data systems as the rooms inside where care happens and is recorded.
and interoperability as the connections allowing the house to interact with the outside world.
Then the whole EHR system starts to feel less like a confusing blob of technology.
Exactly. You start seeing the structure. And just understanding that basic architecture, that's honestly the first big step towards feeling more comfortable and more confident navigating health IT.
It provides a really useful mental map. You can start placing different functions and features within that framework, understand how they contribute to the bigger picture of patient care and operations.
Definitely. Now, if you want to keep building on this understanding, make sure you follow our channel, Healthcare Analyst Talk. It's completely free, lots more insights there.
And next time.
Next time, we're actually going to dive into some real-world EHR workflows. See how these pieces play out in practice. Should help solidify things even more.
That sounds useful, seeing the theory in action. And as you learn more, maybe think about how crucial each of these parts is for a smooth patient journey.
Good thought. You know, ensuring that information flows correctly from registration through the clinical encounter and then gets shared appropriately when needed.
Right. Remember, understanding these blocks is key. You belong in this field, and getting these fundamentals down will really help. We'll see you next time. And maybe consider this. How does the efficiency or inefficiency in each of these areas ultimately impact the day-to-day experience for both the patients trying to get care and the clinicians trying to provide it? Something to mull over.